Want to know the right price to buy or sell or hold your property at? This is just the show for you. I'm Anisha Natarajan, and over the next 30 minutes, we shall take questions from home buyers and sellers across the country and help them take the right decisions. Let's tell you what we've got covered today. Our first market is Ghaziabad, Indrapuram to be precise, 80 lakh rupees, one of the top picks currently. There's also Pune covered today in a budget of 1 crore, which is a good premium budget for a city like Pune. MMR, Kalyan, now that's an affordable market. We've been getting a lot of questions for that market. Today, the budget of a buyer is 22 lakh rupees. Bengaluru will take you to JP Nagar in a budget of 1.5 crore. What can you buy? There's also Navi Mumbai, Panvel covered, and here the budget, my God, look at Panvel. That's also crept up to a price range of 50-60 lakhs, going right up to 90 lakhs. And as always, in our Launchpad segment, we get a developer to speak about their key projects. This week, Arihan Superstructures they will join us with their affordable to mid housing projects. Okay, let me welcome Sameer Jasuja, who's our expert on the show today. Data from PropEquity is what is culled out to give you the right price projects and, of course, the market dynamics. Sameer, thank you very much for being here. And let's welcome our first caller. Mr. PC Arya is on the line with us. Mr. Arya, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I want a flat nearby 7 to 10 kilometers from Mohan Nagar.
Okay, 7 to 10 kilometers from Mohan Nagar. All right, sir. And what's your budget, sir?
Budget will be 40 2 BHK.
80 lakhs 2 BHK. All right. Okay. Sameer, 80 lakhs 2 BHK, but maybe we can try and fit in a 2.5 to 3. What Mohan Nagar, 10 kilometers, good location. What would you recommend?
So first of all, I'd like to say that he has a very good budget for the market in Ghaziabad. One of the best markets in Ghaziabad, keeping his requirement in mind, is Indrapuram. It's got fantastic infrastructure already. It's an old micro market now, a good 15 years old. Adequate supply for under construction projects. It's highly dense, but the Shipra Mall, which is a very large mall, is very close by. The proximity to the highway is there, connectivity is there via road and metro in a very big way. So that's what we recommend. Indrapuram 6.5 on the rating charts and adequately supplied market. We've kept only 2 bedrooms in mind since we didn't look at 3-bedroom options. There are no 2.5 bedroom options over there as such. So AVJ Amba Homes by AVJ Group is the first recommendation. Angel Jupiter 2 by Angel Buildcon is the second one. They trade between 4,800 to 5,000 rupees a square foot over there. And Sarvottam Shri by Sarvottam Group is the third recommendation. The good part is they are all projects getting ready in 2020, 2021. They are available with the developer, so there could be a scope of negotiation, and they are bang on the same price point as the weighted average price of the market.
Sameer, do you believe that Indrapuram could get a little bit decongested with that new expressway to Meerut, at least the first 9-kilometer stretch coming up? Likely, or you don't think so? The density is quite high of this area.
Well, when I was talking about the density, really, I was talking about the number of apartments per acre. There are a lot of good apartment condominium complexes over there, but they're very close to each other. But on the connectivity front, if you look at the national highway over there, it's probably the widest I've seen. So I think this will further decongest it, but I don't think there's a big traffic issue there as such. I personally traveled to Indrapuram for 1.5 years from Gurgaon, so I know a fair bit about that area.
Okay. Well, so Indrapuram it is.
Traveling traffic was never that much of a problem.
All right. So dense locality, but very well established locality. 3 projects, 80 lakhs, Indrapuram. That's about 8 to 10 kilometers away from Mohan Nagar. So take your pick. We're going to take this email now from Aditya Thambekar, and he's written in to say, I have a 2 BHK flat in Kothurud, Pune. It's 834 square feet. As per valuation from estate agents, the resale price will be about 75 to 80 lakh. Now I'm looking to buy a 3 BHK in Pune after selling my existing flat. Budget is 1 crore. 3 BHK in areas like Kothurud, Pod Road and Varje. Sameer, so it's good to see that, you can start out with a smaller home and then upgrade. Just add to it, at least buy your first home and you can always upgrade to your second home and swap it. So what would your recommendation be?
Sure. He probably bought it also at the right time that he can, now switch to a bigger flat. We love the Kothurud micro market. It's got great proximity to Hinjewadi. It's near the Mumbai-Pune expressway as well as the Mumbai-Bangalore expressway. So location-wise, it is very strategic. It's quite in proximity to Baner and other good localities and Aund of Pune. The infrastructure is all there in place. It's slightly an oldish micro market. So social infrastructure is not an issue at all. The location rating is 7 and it's an undersupplied market. As I mentioned, it's appreciated by about 6% on an annualized basis. So probably one of the good performing micro markets of literally, I could say, the country over the last 3 years. Imperial Gold by Imperial Landmarks is the first recommendation. And the price points over here have touched about 8,800 rupees a square foot on the weighted average price scale. I remember 4 years ago, this was around 4,000 rupees a square foot or 5,000 rupees a square feet at best. Imperial Gold by Imperial Landmarks is the first recommendation. This project just got ready. It's at 8,600 rupees. Grandeza by Karma Realty is a project at 11,700, but that's the carpet price. So roughly about 8,500 on super. Getting ready by end of this year also. And lastly, we have Basudha Itasha by Basudha Landmarks. This is the cheapest project out of the lot at 8,200 on super. Getting ready again this year. All three projects are available with the developer, ranging from 1 crore to about 1.2 crores as a total ticket price.
All right, so Kothurud, location rating of 7 and undersupplied markets. So here are your three choices. This is then a market which is undersupplied is always likely to recover the best in prices. Imperial Gold by Imperial Landmarks. There's Grandeza by Karma Realty and Vasudha Itasha by Vasudha Landmarks, and these projects have been culled out by PropEquity based on the buyer budget. Okay, we've got Kamlesh Raskar on the phone line now. Kamlesh, hi, how can we help you? Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, hi. I'm just a first-time property buyer, and I'm looking for the property. My budget is 22 to 23 lakhs.
Okay.
In this budget, it means. Is there any property Kalyan Domboli or Airoli Rabale in Ghansoli, Navi Mumbai area?
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So 22 lakhs is the budget. What would you, Ghansoli or Kalyan Dombivli? First of all, one has to be picked out. And if you were to pick out one, which one would it be? And then what are the key projects?
I'll pick out Kalyan out of all these micro markets, primarily because of the improving infrastructure, which has also lured a lot of developers to launch good developments over there. It's an affordable market. It's got good connectivity to NH3 and NH4 as well as the Eastern Highway. So, connectivity for me is the most important point in MMR, most important factor, I would say. Location rating is 6, and that's why we give it a rating of 6, adequately supplied. Recommendations, Sai Satyam Homes project is at 4,000 rupees, so very affordable market, available with the developer, getting ready in the next 2.5 years. Sai Plush Apartment 2 by DK Homes, getting ready this year at 4,000 rupees. And lastly, we have Moreshwar Nagar 2 by DK Homes Builders, again the same developer. This is at 6,000 on carpet, so keep that in mind. And if you want to push your purchase by another year or go into for an under construction project, then this is getting ready next year.
All right, Kamlesh. So three choices. Kalyan's been picked up, 22 lakh rupees, Sai Satyam. There's also Sai Plush Apartments, and there's also Moreshwar Nagar 2. So take a look. Sometimes once you visit the projects is when you really get a feel of what fits in your dream of a home, and then take a pick according to that. On first-time home buyer, it's not just homes that we help you pick, but also try and update all our viewers on the various government schemes that buyers can avail when taking a home loan. Purti Shenvi is on the phone line with us. Purti, hi, go ahead. How can we help you?
Hi. Yeah, actually, I had a query regarding the credit-linked subsidy schemes that the government has introduced, wherein the buyers are getting interest rate subsidy and concessions on the GST. So can you throw a light on, to whom these schemes are applicable, and how do we avail the benefits of these schemes, and what all points should we keep in mind while availing these?
All right. So these are two different questions. So if you're looking at PMAY subsidy, Purti, it's actually available if you're a first-time home buyer and you have an income of up to 18 lakhs, right? So a family's income is counted, not just one person who's applying for a loan's income is counted. So that's an important point to remember. Now, you have to be in first-time home buyer, which means that you shouldn't have your name on any ancestral property yet in your name. So that's important. You first go and shortlist a home which you can afford comfortably. And here, in fact, now the government's expanded the carpet area right up to 2,153 square feet or 200 meters. So in tier 2, tier 3 cities, you can actually afford large houses. And even those, if you're earning up to 18 lakhs, are eligible for the PMAY subsidy under MIG1, MIG2. And depending on your income, you could be classified as LIG, MIG or MIG2. So simple, you approach a bank once you've shortlisted the property, you provide a proof to the bank that you are a first-time home buyer, and your income is not more than 18 lakhs per annum, the bank will mark you as a home loan borrower under PMAY subsidy. And every month, banks send all PMI loan applications to NHB or National Housing Bank. Once NHB finds you fitting into the beneficiary category, they approve your application for the subsidy. The bank will, Purti, go ahead and approve your loan, but the subsidy will come to you only when NHB gives the approval, and the subsidy of 2.3 to 2.4 lakhs will get adjusted by a home finance company or the home bank. What you're asking about GST is a completely different question. Now, GST for affordable housing is actually lower at 8%, but there's a much bigger restriction. It's 30 square meters and 60 square meters in tier 1 and tier 2 cities. So you only are applicable for lower GST or to pay lower GST if you're buying low income group housing, and I would give you a rough price point. Those houses will not actually cross a price point of about 22 to 24 lakhs. Now, in that case, you actually cannot apply for MIG subsidy, but you can still apply for PMAY. So if you keep these two combinations, I would say if you're in a tier 1 city, then look for housing which is under 30 square meters. And if you're in tier 2, you can go right up to 60 square meters. And I hope that answers. Otherwise, always send us a follow-up question. We'll make sure you get the answer. So that's PMAY for you. When we come back, we'll take you to some more cities to call out some great projects. Panvel and Bengaluru are covered. And we also get you Launchpad. What are some of the good, affordable to mid-segment housing projects by Arihant Superstructures? Welcome back. We're taking questions from across the country to make sure you take the right decision backed with data when it comes to buying your first home. We've got Sushant Borse. He's written us this email and says, please recommend a good area and builder in Panvel for a 2 to 3 BHK flat with a budget of 90 lakh rupees. So, Samir, look at pricing. I mean, there was a time not so far ago when Panvel used to be an affordable market. Now it's a good premium market, 90 lakh rupees. What do we give him?
Well, the price points over here roughly over the last 4 or 5 years have gone up by roughly about 1,000 rupees a square foot. And that's also because of this big spurt that's come recently because of the airport construction being announced, and finally Navi Mumbai would have an airport soon. So that's why there has been some appreciation. We give it a location rating of 6. We still think it's an oversupplied market. There was a lot of investor interest, and a lot of developers launched a lot of projects over there and in gated communities. So oversupplied in that context, but from a long-term point of view, you can look at this micro market, but it has to be a 5 to 10 year perspective from an appreciation standpoint. La Riviera by Lakhani Builders is the first recommendation, getting ready this year itself. National Harmony by National Builders. This is slightly more expensive. It's a good location within Panvel, directly available with the developer. And then we have Indiabulls Greens by Indiabulls Real Estate. This is trading at about roughly 6,500 rupees a square foot, getting ready by 2020. All projects are available directly with the developer. The weighted average price of the market is 5,100. Keep in mind, we've advised you on more expensive projects and better projects in this locality because your budget permitted that.
All right, so here's a recommended list. There's La Riviera, there's National Harmony and India Bulls Green, Panvel in a budget of 60 lakh rupees. We're going to stick to Navi Mumbai, and on Launchpad, let's welcome Arihant Superstructures head, Mr. Ashok Chajjar. He's a chairperson. So, sir, how's the Navi Mumbai market looking? Is it limping back, or is it started walking or running?
Well, it started running, as Samir also has told, that it has the market has increased by 1,000 rupees per square feet since last one and a half year, and due to the 2 lakh crore rupees of infrastructure by the government of Maharashtra into the region of Panvel.
Okay, let's then get to the brass tacks. Can you run us through Arihant Superstructures delivery track record, sir?
The last year we have given possession to around 900 units, and this year it would be something to around 1150 to 1200 units. So on an year-on-year basis, we are being able to give possession on an escalated manner, and that tells that the area of our operations both have good potentials as well as we have a position for it.
All right, so data shows that you have currently about 16 projects and 13.4 million square feet under construction. For our viewers who are first-time home buyers, or even if they are buying their second home, but most of them tend to be in that range of 40 lakhs to 1.5 crore. Are there 3 ongoing projects of Arihant that they can look at, and what would the USPs be?
We have projects right from 25 lakhs onwards also, which are just near to the metro station, around a mile away from the starting point of the metro stations. So the Panvel region in and around has a different profile of product right from the size and the rise of the projects. So affordable homes with G+4, we are able to give it at 25-26 lakhs for a 1 BHK, and the flagship projects near the airport, Arihant Aspire, comes out to be at 70 lakhs for a 2-bedroom hall kitchen on a 40-story towers. So around Navi Mumbai, we have ranged from 25, and for a 2 BHK around 45 to 50 lakhs, ranging up to 90 lakhs and a 1 crore rupees. And in the city of Jodhpur, again, we have the complete range from 25 lakhs to 50 lakhs rupees, which is, as in two-tier city, also having a lot of attraction due to the inward migration of the populations.
All right, so as I can see, there's Arihant Aspire in Panvel that you've already spoken about. Then there's Arihant Clan Alishan, isn't it, sir? That's in Kharghar. How is that price, sir?
That is priced at 80 lakhs for a 2-bedroom hall kitchen. It is the tallest tower of the Navi Mumbai, which is under making, and it is 53 level and just close to the golf course, the 180 acre of Central Park and the corporate park coming up. So very hot destination, just a crow's flight distance of around 4 kilometers from the airport. So very premium location at a very affordable price.
Okay, and of course,
and it's one of the unique prices of.
All right, sir.
It is on the. Yeah, please, Manisha.
So Jodhpur is Arihant Aditya, and that one, sir, is available at 37 lakh rupees 2 BHK starting. Okay, let me go then to our rapid fire round, sir, and tell us, I mean, how would you describe your brand if I were to give you just 3 words, only 3 words?
Stability, transparency, and scalability. So
scalability, stability, and transparency. All right. Okay. I know that you've named 3 projects for home buyers, but is there any that's your favorite, and you're allowed to name only one?
Arihant Anshula at Taloja. That is one of our favorites, which is one of my favorites right now.
And why is that?
That is at a county style of living at a very prominent location, and coming right from 26 lakhs for a 2-bedroom hall, 1-bedroom hall kitchen, and then 45 to 50 lakhs rupees of a 2-bedroom hall kitchen.
Okay, so that's the Taloja project.
So it's all about changing lifestyle and having all the features.
Your stress buster.
work. I love my work so that it doesn't give me stress, and more wherever there is stress, and I do get involved more deeper into the subjects, I get relieved.
Everybody says real estate is a very stressful business, and you're saying that the more I work, the better or less stressed I feel. Well, Ashok Chajja, thank you very much for joining us today on the show. All right, so that was Arihant Superstructure. Some of the projects you can look into, most of them in the Navi Mumbai area, Kharghar and Panvel, and of course a Jodhpur project, which is a tier 3 city, but seems to be getting some influx of Rajasthan buyers. Sameer Jasuja, thank you very much for being with us. That's all on the show.
Pleasure.
Keep writing into us at home@nw18.com. Goodbye.